Crysis 2. Let's beat this. I was just doing these fucking flag challenges. Overwatch. Man, they were buggy, but I got them. That mode only comes around every so often. So it's like, man, you know, make use of it. Alright. Let's beat this fucking game. It was on like the second to last mission or some shit. Alright, where we left off, bro betrayed me. I killed the one fool, but then the girl saved me. No, I lost my sniper too. That sniper did great things for me.
Must be nothing. Area clear. Affirmative. Check it out and report back. Movement to the front. Ah! Contact!
Let's go. Already getting achievements.
Lost visual. Grip them. Copy. Flush them out. Sweep the area. Lost them. Copy. Fuck! Charge up! Initiative! Copy. Flush them out. Sweep the area. Man down! Have a man down!
Game's dead. Wait, I was just admiring the scenery.
Like the target!
What?
Target! Heads up! Oh! He's flanking us!
Run, bro. And that's that shit I'm talking about, where you can't run if you're invisible. And it sends me all the way back. Shitty game is gonna shitty game, bro.
What's this?
Crysis 2 is for sure overrated. Where you go? Who knows?
Man down!
I don't care about plans. Fuck you, dude. It's already pissed me off.
Target's gone. What's this? Area's clear.
Odysseus at last. Welcome. Scant reward for so much effort, eh? Crack the labyrinth and you would at least expect to see the Minotaur before it kills you.
Minotaur?
Well, it seems only fair. Come then. Masks off. I am here.
They just copied New Vegas with Mr. House,
I
dog.
would be. I'd revel in it if I were you. That sudden jump of the pulse, the cram of the fight or flight chemicals into the belly. So sweet while it lasts. But it's been very long since I felt any of it. A century or more since my pleasures were anything but cerebral. I took the path Karl Rasch refused, the cold road to immortality. I'd hoped to wear prophet's suit myself, take on the weapons he brought us, wear his armor, enter the labyrinth and confront the Minotaur. But now, you will have to finish what prophet began.
Get out of there, Alcatraz.
No! Wait! There is a final piece of the puzzle you need. There on the desk. Take the syringe. Take it.
I don't trust this dude.
Yes, there. The Tunguska iteration. The key to all gates. You think I'm based in this cesspit city because I like it here?
You were waiting for it. Why didn't you warn someone?
Warn whom? Humanity at large?
Look what you've done, old man! They're here!
That's right, Nathan. The owners are back. Waking the systems, firing up the boiler, back to spring clean the old family residence. And not much liking what they found festering behind the fridge. Can you blame them, really? Ah, the angels of death at last. My escort back to human frailty. Well, took you long enough.
I hate when they do that. You're gonna spawn all these motherfuckers in my face with no warning.
Well, took you long enough. Become prophet. Take on his armor. Strike for your species, for humanity and all its thumbling, half-made glory.
Get out of there, Alcatraz.
Yes, that's it. Go. Save us all.
Jacob Hargreave to all cell personnel. Commander Lockhart is dead. I will be joining him shortly, and the Prism facility is wired to explosively self-destruct. Subject Prophet is now your only hope of turning back the alien invasion. You will therefore discontinue hostilities and afford him every assistance you can as you evacuate this island.
All Prism facilities will explosively self-seal in 10 minutes. Your employee duties are terminated. Please exit via the indicated channels.
I'll get out. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Unreal.
Ah, the angels of death.
Yo, and it sends me all the way back here.
Back to human frailty. Well, took your become prophet. Take on his armor. Strike for your species, for humanity and all its fumbling, half-made glory.
Get out of there, Alcatraz.
Yes, that's it. Go. Go. Save us all.
So gay, man. Yeah, we're not gonna have a checkpoint in between all that. Fucking hate this game.
This is Jacob Hargreave to all cell personnel. Commander Lockhart is dead. I will be joining him shortly, and the Prism facility is wired to explosively self-destruct. Subject Prophet is now your only hope of turning back the alien invasion. You will therefore discontinue hostilities and afford him every assistance you can as you evacuate this island.
All Prism facilities will explosively self-seal in 10 minutes. Your employee duties are terminated. Please exit via the indicated channels.
Alcatraz, the roof is trashed. There's nothing flyable up here. I'm heading for the Queensboro Bridge. Meet me on the far side if you can.
I'll try.
Move up. Rush the target.
fucking. Oh my god. So obnoxious.
Alcatraz, the roof is trashed. There's nothing flyable up here. I'm heading for the Queensboro Bridge. Meet me on the far side if you can.
Regroup! All around on me! Go! 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 Move up! Rush the target! Move up! Rush the target!
Alcatraz.
The way I'm so fucked right now is crazy.
This place is going up. You've got to get out of there.
Oh, I got so lucky.
We gotta get off this fucking island! Now!
All prison facilities will exclusively
Evacuate! Go!
5 minutes. Your employees are terminated. Access by indicated channel.
We gotta get off!
All prison facilities will exclusively self-seal in 5 minutes. Your employee duties are terminated. Access by indicated channel.
Keep moving, Alcatraz. We're heading across town to the bridge. Hurry! Get back to Manhattan. We lose the suit, we lose everything.
Will there
be an afterlife, I wonder? Choirs of angels or a fiery pit? One unlearns these falsehoods over time, but the child who learned to fear hell is never really gone. To tell the truth, I think I've had quite enough of afterlives as it is. This one has been pretty purgatorial. Almost 50 years floating in super cool jelly like some medical specimen. Thoughts creeping like rats through the cramped silicon corridors of machines. Trapped behind video screens and camera systems. Never sleeping, never resting, never ceasing to think about the world you no longer belong to. No, if this is a taste of the afterlife, I think simple oblivion will do nicely.
All prison facilities will exclusively self-seal.
They only, I like how they only look at me and not the fucking other mercs.
Thoughts creeping like rats through the cramped silicon corridors of machines, trapped behind video screens and camera systems. Never sleeping, never resting.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Almost 50 years floating in super cool jelly like some medical specimen. Thoughts creeping like rats through the cramped silicon corridors of machines, trapped behind video screens and camera systems. Never sleeping, never resting, never ceasing to think about the world you no longer belong to. No, if this is a taste of the afterlife, I think simple oblivion will do nicely.
Your employee duties are terminated. Please exit via indicated channels.
Don't waste your time, Alcatraz. Get across the bridge.
All targets eliminated.
What is this, the end of the parish from Left 4 Dead?
All prison facilities will explosively self-seal in 1 minute. Your employees are terminated. Please exit via indicated channels.
And I'm dead, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I love it. If it sends me all the way back to...
50 years floating in
Yo, I cannot stand when games do that shit, bro. You're gonna spawn a million fucking aliens. A million fucking aliens. And it's like, I get no help.
Video screens and camera systems. Never sleeping, never resting, never ceasing to think about the world you no longer belong to. No, if this is a taste of the afterlife.
Do you see how much I had to put into him just for him to fucking die? That's insane. You should never, ever have to do that much just to fucking get around. Oh yeah, lovely. We're gonna spawn a dude on the bottom end of the town. Like, why? Why do y'all have to be fucking assholes this close to the end? It doesn't make you a good game day. And it damn well doesn't make your game any better. Like, I really don't know what it does for the dev. Oh yeah, and you know all that shit you collected throughout the game? We're gonna take it away right at the end. You wanna know why? Cause fuck you.
Your employee duties are terminated. Exit via indicated channels.
Fuck you, VS5B. Yo, didn't Advanced Warfare copy this? That's crazy. Bunch of sperm cells or something. Is that supposed to be Prophet?
Special Operations Group? You were CIA all along? Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you. We'll give you a fucking break.
But I could have helped you.
Yeah, right. Look, you want to help? Help me find this guy. You're so sure he's the key to all this.
No, the suit is. Alcatraz and the suit together. That's the weapon.
Yeah. Chino, anything?
Nothing, ma'am. Sweep complete. We're working our way back along shore.
I don't think we're... There! That's his signal! There he is!
Back to the vehicles. We got him. Over here! This way, over here!
Jesus. I thought you were at the bottom of the river for sure. So, bye-bye, Hargreave. I guess we're on our own.
Good to see you, man. Listen, I finally worked out.
Later, Professor. You could give the lecture en route. This way. Let's go.
Why his face like that?
Reach substructure at Central Park. Out the vehicle.
Alcatraz. He just don't shut up.
Man, we made it out.
Ooh. See, this is what you've been missing. Yeah, let me wreck some shit.
Listen, Alcatraz, that chunk out of Prophet's memory, from the look of it, the Ceph are based right under the reservoir in Central Park, and Prophet got in there. That's where the main spore regulator is. That's the trigger point. We get you, we get the suit inside there, we've got a shot at rolling back the whole invasion. But we need to bust into the park while there's still time.
Roll out. Let's go.
That's the channel, ma'am. Go ahead.
Colonel Barkley, this is Lieutenant Tara Strickland, seconded Special Operations Group. We are en route to Central Park with a weapon to wipe out the Ceph incursion. We have commandeered cell transport, but we need air support. Can you assist?
Miss Strickland, this is Barkley. Listen carefully. I just got out of a fight with the Pentagon, whose best idea right now is to drop a tactical nuclear strike on Manhattan.
Sir, that is insane. This city is still full of people. And there's Brooklyn, Jersey, the fallout. They can't...
They will, Miss Strickland. They see it as a necessary price to stop the Ceph. And I'm having a very hard time offering alternatives. Now, you have a very limited window in which to do whatever it is you plan to do. After that, do you understand, Miss Strickland?
I thought they
Negative, sir.
evacuated people.
Professor Gould has convinced me we have a real shot at winning this, but we must act now. I repeat, can you assist?
Contact! Open fire! Fuck! Drive! Drive!
Hold channel, Lieutenant. I'll see what I can do.
You got runners. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that taste. Yeah, that taste.
Fuck! We're too exposed. They're all over us.
Stop letting me shoot. I have to watch
Listen,
all that again,
Alcatraz,
bro.
that
Come.
chunk out of Prophet's memory.
That's just not
From
even
the look of
fair.
it, the Ceph are based right under the reservoir in Central Park, and Prophet got in there. That's where the main spore regulator is. That's the trigger point. We get you, we get the suit inside there. We've got a shot at rolling back the whole invasion. But we need to bust into the park while there's still time.
Roll out! Let's go!
That's the channel, ma'am. Go ahead.
Colonel Barkley, this is Lieutenant Tara Strickland, seconded Special Operations Group. We are en route to Central Park with a weapon to wipe out the Ceph incursion. We have commandeered cell transport, but we need air support. Can you assist?
Miss Strickland, this is Mark. Listen, Kate. I just got out of a fight with the Pentagon. Best idea right now is to drop a tactical nuclear strike.
Sir,
How did I do that?
This city is still full of people, and there's Brooklyn, Jersey, the fallout. They can't.
They will, Miss Strickland. They see it as a necessary price to stop the Ceph. I'm having a hard time offering alternatives. Now, you have a very limited window in which to do whatever it is you plan to do. After that, you understand, Miss Strickland?
Negative, sir. Professor Gould has convinced me we have a real shot at winning this, but we must act now. I repeat, can you assist?
Contact! Open fire! Fuck! Drive! Drive!
Hold channel, Lieutenant. I'll see what I can do.
You got runners. 9 o'clock. Fuck! We're too exposed. They're all over us.
Stinger! Dead ahead!
Shit! What is that?
Oh, shit!
Drive, man! Drive!
More runners! Line them up!
Oh, shit! Got the vehicle down!
Alcatraz! Alcatraz, come in! God damn it, where's his signal? Alcatraz, if you can hear me, I'm triggering our GPS beacon. Get to higher ground, home in on our signal. We're pinned here. The Ceph are coming out of the woodwork everywhere. I'm gonna try to reach Barkley. Colonel Barkley, sir, where is my air support? We are pinned down here.
I have a ground assault jet inbound from McGuire to your position, but there's some kind of Ceph transmission screwing up the frequencies. The pilot will need targeting assistance. Is Alcatraz with you?
Alcatraz, get to higher ground. Air support is on its way.
Let's do this.
Alcatraz, we're flying weapons blind here. I need to see targets now.
Dude, my audio is like fucked up.
Call sign Alcatraz, we have your suit signal filed and cross-linked with our weapons. We're gonna need line of sight targeting on the enemy. Please confirm, can do.
Popcorn. Nice.
Call sign Alcatraz, please confirm line of sight targeting. We are on approach.
Shit, man. That was too close. That was...
Yeah, no, Crysis 2 is it's alright. It's okay, you know. Problem is it copies stuff from better games but doesn't use it well. And the Crysis suit's cool and it's better in this game, but it's, I don't know. The game, it doesn't leave me with anything lasting. Like, oh my, you know, the story's just okay. It's your run-of-the-mill FPS story.
Alcatraz, the road's clear. We need to get going. Try to find a way down here. Hurry!
bitch. I can live that. I can live that. I can live that.
We're out of time.
Did I made it? Piece of shit.
That's tactical options available.
Alcatraz, the road's clear. We need to get going. Try to find a way down here. Hurry! Alcatraz, we're out of time. You have to get back here now.
What do I? Oh. Oh, fuck.
Strickland! Alcatraz! What the hell just happened out there? We're reading massive seismic activity and...
Sir, you're not gonna believe this. The entire park has just risen out of the ground. We're gonna need an immediate airlift and armed air support, as many aircraft as you can manage, sir.
Understood, Miss Strickland. I'll do what I can. God help you all.
Holy fuck. And that sends us into the last mission of Crysis 2.
Listen to me, Alcatraz. Your air transport is inbound. 6 commandeered cell helicopters is all we have, and we are all out of time. Be advised that failing any successful resolution of this situation, the Pentagon had authorized a STRATCOM tactical nuclear strike on the Manhattan structure, effective in 20 minutes. Whatever you plan to do, get up there and do it fast.
Scorpion 1, on approach. This is Scorpion 3, coming up on the plateau. Christ, look at this thing.
Incredible.
I'll be right back. back, watched the end of Vegas versus Indiana. The Las Vegas Aces heading back to the WNBA Finals. It was a good game, actually. So it'll be the Mercury versus the Aces. I think the Aces win that. Becky Hammond will get her third ring as a coach. I mean, if you just nuke the island in the air.
No hope in hell we're getting near that thing. Ground's too unstable to land. Atmospherics are reading off the chart.
Look at the taxi.
You want out? This is as close as we get.
All right, Scorpion 3, drop him off. Alcatraz, we'll shadow you as far as we can.
Good luck, pal. Better you than me.
Who says that? The home stretch, Central Park, baby.
Alcatraz, we're still up here. I got the suit feed up and running. I'll give you as much technical support as I can, but I'm playing catch-up myself. For now, just work your way up the sphere, right on your shoulder.
Yo, why is everyone looking for groups right now, bro?
On this thing. Alcatraz, listen. All this bedrock is just hanging off the lithoship structure. It's completely unstable. Could go at any time. You gotta watch for stress fracture. There, see what I mean?
I think he knows, Gould.
I enjoy Crysis too. For what it is, I mean, it didn't do anything special.
Now I see them. They're everywhere.
Alcatraz, listen to me. Barclay's expeditionary guys got into the park yesterday before they were driven back. And Cell had an evac base here as well. Look for ammo caches. You're gonna need all the firepower you can get.
I don't know when I'll play the third one, but I will.
Listen, Alcatraz, we don't have much time. Whatever you did back there in the hive, do it again. Good luck, man.
Oh, I'm really risking it here. Please be open. Please be open.
No time to stay and fight, man. You gotta get back in there.
You serious? It don't matter. I'm serious.
It's the lake, man. There's no other way through. You gotta jump down there. But make sure you tool up before you... Oh.
Who knows what I'm about to fight?
They're cloaking Alcatraz. They're right on you. They're right on you.
Let me in. Let me in, man. Let me the fuck in. Damn, these fuckers are strong, bro. Finally, he died. Holy fuck, they give me 5,000?
Stratcom order just went through. Oh my god, they're gonna do it! Alcatraz, you are out of time! Go, go!
Where? Get in there?
Listen, Alcatraz, the spore is reactive to its protective system. You need to look for cyborg cabling in the wall. Use the suit to wrench some of it loose.
Hey, dead man. Some trip, huh? Thought I'd gone? Well, I thought so too. But the suit, man. Hargreave was right. The suit changes all the rules. They got inside me. The Seth, they got inside. I had to break the link to the suit and lose control for good. And you were there, in front of me, dying in front of me. Man, I had to take the chance, give you the chance to finish what I started. It was our only hope. Look at that. Not just New York, not just Lingshan. See, the Seth have been around forever, man. They built everywhere. Everywhere. This thing isn't even close to over. You and me, Marine, we don't get to die just yet. We gotta go back. Back where we're needed.
Am I reaching the Force Recon Marine just recovered in Central Park? Aware of Jacob Hargreaves' nanoshell? Wait. I'm adjusting the feed. That
He lived? How the fuck you survive that?
Karl Ernst at your service. And you are?
They call me Prophet.
What? Bro. No credits? Alright, I'll play the credits. What did I think? Oh, before I even say what I think about the game, that ending, multiple things. For one, so you're basically saying, hey, everything we did here today was meaningless, because there's like fucking 50 other Crysis game locations for you to do. What is Prophet and Alcatraz in the head, like it's Piccolo, Kami and Nail in Piccolo's head. What else? Something else I was thinking. Just like, what the hell? How do you even survive that? It doesn't make a lick of sense. I thought the game was good, but not great. Like, I don't think the story really moved me. It's not something I'm ever going to be like, oh my god, you know, not even close to being in my favorites. It was just, The gameplay is an improvement from Crysis 1 for sure. I thought the gameplay was an improvement, but the story took such a backseat. And like, the whole Prophet at the end where he's like, and you kind of knew he was the suit. But it's just like, what? And I feel like it took a lot of things from Halo and Gears. A lot of elements. But the thing is, you know what made those games great outside of the gameplays? The stories were like immersive, you cared about them, they had fleshed out characters. And I think in this case, having the protagonist just be silent, Prophet really just speaks for him. I'm not buying it. I'm not emotionally invested in Alcatraz as a character. Prophet, okay, kind of cool. And well, okay, the dude from the first game didn't speak, but I felt like the characters around him were better. I like Gould, but everyone else was just generic. I didn't like that old dude talked to you for the second half of the game. And then he's just like, want to be Mr. House. David Gribble. Peter Hulsefeld, Eric Staub, Christopher Bushk, Paul Bennett, a bunch of QA testers. Yeah, Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan was a QA tester, guys. Mark Tully, Claire Allen, Peter Hall, Frank Harrison, Thomas Houghton. Ben Johnson, Bears coach Ben Johnson as a programmer. Hell yeah. Paul Michael, Alex Oweho, Steve Barnett, Charlie Cole, James Chilvers, Oliver Fallows, Sandy McPherson, Andy Mitchell, so yeah, I will say, Crysis 3 I've heard was not good. It didn't sell well. There was actually supposed to be a DLC where the dude Nomad from the first game comes back. But because the game sold like shit, they never made it. Which is actually sad. I would like to see that. I think you play as the fucking British guy from the first game in the third one. I thought the New York surrounding was cool. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say earlier. That final boss, if you want a boss in quotations, if you want to call it a boss, you just kill 4 super beefed cloak guys, and that's it. At least the first one had a final boss. You had to beat that big shit, and it was fun. It was cool. It kicked my ass. Chris North, lead video editor. And I appreciate when a boss whoops my ass. But right there, when I just beat it, and it's like, oh, well, whatever. You know? Cool. The dude jumps into a fucking bottomless pit of fire. Somehow, it all blows up. Manhattan literally blows up. This dude can survive anything in the suit, but I get shot a couple times and I'm dead. Like, come on. It's like, what the fuck? I'd give Crysis 2 a 7 out of 10. I don't think it does anything to do over that, but I don't think it's bad. It's not bad. It's not, I wouldn't even call it mid. It's just good. You know? And the Office team, guys, come on. You gotta give a round of applause for the Office team. CryEngine support. Yeah. I'd get the first game a 7.5. I think the first game was bad. I'd almost go 8. I'd actually almost go 8 for the first game. I would like the first Crysis. Yeah, that was one I had never played. I went in. I was like, fuck it. I'll start with the first one. Hans Zimmer did the music, which it really didn't seem like it until the end. I thought the beginning, middle soundtracks were generic, but I went the Crysis 1, I was like, fuck it, I never played, I'll try it. It's probably, jank. In some ways it was. The movement was really slow, and I thought the nano suit was a lot more nerfed. But you couldn't just sneak past shit in that one. Like, you could, but motherfuckers would be on your ass. You had to fight a lot more. In this one, you really can just walk past 70% of the game. I feel like it explored the lore more. The aliens in the first one were a lot better and more immersive. The aliens in here felt like generic soldiers. Like, if you've ever seen Battle of Los Angeles, it felt like that. I do this. Curtis Brown, Lewis Elman, Just Voices Agency, Scott Marshall, and Stuart Talent. I do want to play. Oh, there we go. That's the actual cast. Never heard of anyone. No Steve Blum, no Nolan North. Yeah. This month, I want to play Red Dead Redemption, the old one. It's another one I played, but I never beat. I played a lot of Undead Nightmare. I do want to finally go back and play that. Was it the first Crysis where it kept replaying the fucking... It would restart. It'd go back to the top, and I was like, what the fuck? The Russian voice talent, Vlad Kopp. Cool. Denis next resolve. Aki Iraq. Yuma Tabak. Masaki Sukada. I'll give them that last level, being in Central Park in the air. Cool. Check my achievements so we keep going. Alright, good. Any difficulty, veteran difficulty, and super soldier. Super easy. Super soldier is not hard at all. You'll get through it easy. Yeah, I had some times where I died, but I was never like stuck on an area longer than like 2 attempts, 3. If only this didn't have a bunch of bullshit multiplayer achievements, I'd probably 100% it. I'll probably go off stream to get a bunch of these miscellaneous achievements. A big thank you to our families, friends, and fans for all their support and encouragement. We couldn't have done it without you. I always like when they're in the credits when they do stuff like that. Like sometimes they'll have the salute to the animals, you know, all the dead animals and stuff. That's cool. I like that. EA has to come in too. They're like, hey, we co-sign. Scott, Steve, Simon, the SSS crew. Chris Brown. Somebody thought I got off the club, man. Dominique Holdevard. Germany, Portugal, Australia. Paul Helmrich. Christoph Zeich. Tony Watkins. Jonathan Harris. Are you sure you got the right guys? South Africa, Ralph Spinks. He was a solo crew, solo team. Sven Schmidt. Chris Carter, receiver. Chris Rowley. Rolly. I don't. Morgan Hester. Shout out to Devin Hester. James Featherstone, Toby Bushnell, Lewis Cook, Rich Highlands. The compliance test team, come on. Steve Woolard. The media compliance test team, guys. The Babel. The Romania compliance. No, get out of here. Get out of here. The Test Lab group. Fucking Jack Winters, James Witcher. You think any of these guys like saw the credits and were like, that's me. Fernando San Nicolas Serrano. This motherfucker got a whole continent as his name. I know he hated riding that shit out. Anakin. Friggin' Anakin Skywalker. Chun Hyuk Lee. Damn, a lot of people worked on this game. William Lynn. William. Say it? Andrew Barnes. Come on, the certification project managers, guys. The submissions team, the age ratings group, test leads. Certification testing. Why don't pause it? Nestor Forjan, Pedro Castro, Mario! Yo, they keep playing the same soundtrack. QA support. Creative services. Jesus Christ, how many goddamn roles you got? Legal, the lawyers, Lisa Hall, the manual, tech support. They should not be this low. Gavin Thompson. Special thanks. And Am I in there? Come on. Where am I? Vertical Slice Game Usability Studios. What? I shoot reggae. Testing. Jeremy Patterson was the lone tester, guys. Alright, guys. We're given so many thanks. Come on. Oh shit. For further third-party code, CDU. They pump faked me. I thought it was over. They call me Prophet. Fucking EA. Only EA will call motherfucker Prophet. People are saying 2 had the best story. No, you can. This game should have a movie. Yeah, it already does. There's like 1,000 movies that are like this. Yeah, it replayed. Got some cool stuff. Cool all that. Cool. Music score. I like how they give you the Hans Zimmer. Cool. I missed a lot of these. How about dog tags? Dude, I am not going back and picking up all these. I gotta be honest with you. What'd I click? Took me 4 hours to beat. Almost 5. You know what? I'll do this one real quick because it's kind of a funny one. See what mission it's on. Mission 2, second chance. We'll just recruit. Is there Man, there's not even one for upgrading the suit, so I don't give a fuck. y'all.
This is
What
all
are
I
we
can
doing?
do. It's all I can do for any of us. You're my last shot here. Gould's last chance. Last chance for all of us. I'm used up. I'm a dead man walking. I'm contaminated. But you can finish this thing. You have to. You have to. Welcome to the future, son. Welcome to the war. Oh yeah, one last wish. It won't let me go that easily. Symbiosis. Gotta break the link. I gave you the suit. Gave you my life. Promise me. Fine, Gould. It's all I can do now. You are all I can do. They used to call me Prophet. Remember me. Locate and protect Agent Gould. Break the padlock. About 7. We got fresh bodies on the beach.
Damn, look at how much shit I got.
Prophet? It's Gould. You read me? Prophet! Prophet, listen to me. I don't know if you can hear this, but they're coming for you. You have to find those Marines.
Yeah, they're trying to teach me everything again, bro. Fine. It's cool the first time around, but you shouldn't force on replays to do that. Come on. Oh my god, it has to go through everything. Dude, this is putting me to sleep. Just any game dev in the world. Understand, if I'm spamming A,
Cell are all
players
over
don't want to watch
downtown.
this shit again.
I'm sending you my
Give them a choice
coordinates.
to skip. Burn some ammo for your pistol. Fire weapon. I'm not even messing with you. Where are we going? Point up ahead where there's gonna be a donut. I gotta cake the donut on some fools. They're gonna give me a waypoint? Oh. Where's my HUD? Well, I don't have like a HUD. Oh my god, do I have to like kill these fools? This shit's like bugged.
What was that? The scope meter indicates
I'm pretty sure.
Provides temporary invisibility to avoid detection and infiltrate enemy positions. Movement workload rapidly drains suit energy.
I want to know how come Lockhart's gonna be hard on these guys. It's not like we don't have other shit to worry about, right? Suit's a major bioweapon. Probably runs around town in that.
Take him down!
I gotta like kill him while sliding.
Prophet? Outside the evac center. You have to get here. I don't know how long I can hold out.
Come on, Seven.
Prophet! Cell are all over the place. I've got to bail. I'll meet you back at the lab. Hurry!
So much for containment. Yeah. Those E-Man guys never had a hope in hell. You see those marks back there? All melted and shit. Christ.
Okay, it's when they done this.
Against it. I think that's not a question.
Got it.
Activity over the last 3 years is a statistic. Fact.
Attempting system restart. Pre-purge active. Pre-purge complete. Stand by. Magnetic seals released. Warning. Foreign contaminant detected. Automatic system shutdown commencing.
Force open security doors.
Bro.
Listen, something pretty massive just happened in Superman. The whole thing went down. I think it's back now, but you better get here fast. Everything's falling apart. Infected all over the place. Poor bastards. Cellar out on the cull. Plus the Ceph are starting to show up too. Look, stick to the subways. It's gotta be safer than the streets. Hope you brought those Marines.
Alright, it's right up here.
Armor alters the nanosensor outer surface to absorb damage and increase operator survivability in combat. Armor load requires suit energy. Increased probability
step on body detail. Quit complaining.
Rather be out there fighting the set?
Tell that to the road section. The set wiped out half their squad. Right. Yeah. Fucking chaos, man. It's easy. These are people, man.
Hey, people no more. You're a bioweapon.
Oh, look at this shit. Lancaster checking intersection. Nix, we'll take the diner. Roger that.
Hey! Look at that. Food for thought. Kill a cell operator with a giant donut in lower Manhattan. What's the other one? Hole in one? Where do you get that at? In Dark Heart. So let's go to Dark Heart.
I'm afraid there's some bad news, son. The DOD plan to bomb out the Rawson flood barrier and drown the lower city in an attempt to wipe out the Ceph. I hesitate to use cheap Earth fauna analogies. God knows I'm going to start sounding like Nathan Poole if I do. But what we're dealing with here probably answers to the equivalent of an insect hive. The level of alien infestation in these tunnels is likely to be high. Fine Reeves and his men. I lost contact when they entered the subway system. But watch yourself, son. I want you out of there in one piece.
Alright, it's simple enough. Playing on recruit now, it's just like, we're chilling. I'm not even gonna shoot. What's the point? Where I died, dude. I was like, I was just like, why are you opening up the door like that?
Radio Free Manhattan here, and here for those of you still clinging on in this shattered city. I got a message for you people next week.
My men. Well, that explains why their comms went down. I had hope. Well, never mind. Casualties of war, I suppose. We all make sacrifices. See if you can find their scanning gear. Might give us a little advance warning of what we're heading into here. Mitchell Reeves. Aside from Tara Strickland, he's the best I had. From the look of the feed I'm getting from you. The spore loop is running near dormant levels.
Destroy the spore conduit. Access the spore cell. Engaged.
Now, we need to queue inside the central structure. Looking at the schematics Reeves and his team managed to transmit, I'd suggest you try to blast loose one of the smoke seals. Use the resulting rupture to effect entry. Look for any weakness in the structure. Magnificently, like some vast coral ecology. Can we even doubt that these creatures evolved in an ocean? Sabotage the smoke.
Okay, so that's on the way when I'm to kill the third one of these.
That seems to be working. Good. But you'll need to repeat the procedure with the other smokes. That should bring the whole system up to full pressure. Good. You're having the desired effect, but you have to hurry. Those fools at the Pentagon are getting ready to act.
Alright, so it's around here. Yep, right here. Hole in one! Hey! 4! Throw an alien down the sinkhole. Oh yeah, it's fun. Finally beat Crysis Town. Yeah. That's it.